everyone, I hope you are well. Welcome to my channel. So this is where I talk about twin flame process and use my psychic abilities. I'm clairsentient, clairaudient, claircognizant and clairvoyant. And these are monthly readings by sun sign, tarot readings, and you can apply them in any way that you want. So you can apply them to your sun sign or your wherever you've got the sign in your chart, whichever house it's related to. It could also be applicable. For example, I've done one reading already for Cancer, which is about finances, it seems to be, talking about money. So maybe that you want to look and see if you've got Cancer, where you've got Cancer in your chart, which house that's in, and how it's aspected. So yeah, just to let you know that. And then to also say, if anybody wants to get a personal reading, which obviously will be a lot more in depth and personally apply, you can get all the details at my website, which is given in the description box below. All right, so that's it. Lots of love. See you in the readings. Bye. Cancer 2023, July. All right, so what I'm getting for Cancer is an energy of non-resistance this month. So it's very relinquished is what I'm getting. I'm getting the energy of no return, basically. And like everything let go of. So basically, I'm kind of getting you in relation to others, that your energy is going to appear as someone who really doesn't give a shit, to be quite honest. Someone that can't be cajoled or coerced or manipulated is what they're saying. So, because your energy is so non-resistant that you are so much not in fear that you can't be manipulated, basically, is what they're saying. So it's a really good energy for you this month. You're in your element, they're saying. So you're in the energy of the heart, and you are in a laid-back state. You are in full awareness of self. I've got this energy of you like kind of, it's not really a holiday beach. I can't see parasols and sunbeds. It's more like a kind of Malibu beach. It's like there's no one around, and it's also quite municipal in the background, and the waves are quite big in the foreground. So it's not really the kind of beach where you would go for a holiday, but it's the kind of beach where you go and you stand there and you can't be seen, even though there are people around and maybe something's expected of you, but still you're not participating in anything that is going to take you away from yourself, is what they're saying. So you're kind of standing in your authority this month as who you are as a human, in your human essence of love, which is what Cancer is all about. You're all about the heart. You're about owning the heart. You're about the boldness of the heart and not being afraid to speak from the heart. So I've got all this energy, but I don't get actually much going on apart from you just kind of, it's almost like you're a statue this month. Like you're just like, you know, like a statue in a municipal square that's just been there for centuries. That everyone like, sometimes people walk by and they don't even see it's there because they're so used to it, is what they're saying. But this month, people are going to turn around and look at you like, oh God, look at that. Yes, it's been there for centuries, but I'm seeing it for the first time. So you're kind of going to be seen for the first time as something that you are, which is really in your strength. It feels like this energy as well of everybody just backing down in relation to you and falling away and moving away in relation to you. So, you know, there's this feeling that it could come from something you say, but I don't feel that it will. I feel it's will, right, is the appropriate word, because it feels like what you would like to say, but you don't say it. But people know that if you were going to say something, that is what you would say. So people are backing down from what they know you are. It's like a multi-level experience of backing down away from you. So it's coming on like lots of different events that have already happened, things falling away, they're saying. And it feels like you just basically standing in your element and being able to like thrive and be yourself. Maybe even feeling and knowing that you're not going to have to kind of protect yourself or represent yourself or somehow stand up for yourself or stick up for yourself. Even though maybe you're so used to having to do that, and you're used to a backlash and you're used to having to like say, well, no, you're wrong about me, or no, that's not me, this is me, that you're not going to have to do that. You might feel that coming, like that wave of insistence that you do kind of own yourself, but the wave's not going to hit the beach, so you're not going to have to do it. So it's a month of, so what? So I'm so used to having to like defend myself and represent myself and stick up for myself and put on a show for myself and really own myself. And I'm used to people coming at me, hammer and tongs, like, scrabbling around like cats with claws trying to get me. And I'm so used to that and being on my defenses that what do I do this month? Because I feel like I should be on defense mode, but I'm not. I can't, there's nothing to defend, kind of a thing. So it feels like it's really weird because that energy just completely cleared now, right, that they were talking about. And what they're showing me is like something out of Game of Thrones. I think it's the one where they are in charge of the sea, whatever house that is, and they have like the house on the hill, like the castle on a hill, and it's surrounded by water. So I'm seeing that for you, but I'm just seeing like you just like all the waves just like dropping away, and your house is still there, still standing, and there's nothing going on around you. So it's kind of everything dropping away, basically, is what they're saying this month, July. So we've just come into Cancer as well at the end of June. So you are in your element until the end of July. Even though you are in your element, it's kind of like, it's really not you, they're saying. This month is really not about you. And that's not in a negative way. It just means that you're let off the hook, right? So you're already let off the hook. So something has happened already or is about to happen immediately at the beginning of July that lets you off the hook, is what they're saying. So don't get any drama for you at the end of the month or anything of magnitude coming at the end of the month. I just get it being a free flow at the end of the month. I really feel whatever it is that they're saying has happened to you that's of importance has happened around your birthday. So towards the end of June, but not into July. Yeah, so we've got energy moving forward in the Knight of Wands. And then we've got Page of Swords, which is messages, vocal messages, also lessons coming through, things you learn through the mind. But I feel much more in this, it's about voices coming through, things that have been said, things that needed to be said. But I feel also it's happened already almost as we move into, certainly I don't feel going past the first week of July, any of this. King of Pentacles, so we've got the masculine, and that is the masculine made manifest. So maybe there was words that have been said by a masculine that you're related to. It's already happened. You've already heard it, or you're just about to hear it. This is something. The word they're using, I don't even think it's a word, is magnitude, which is like magnificent and huge. So something like that about to be said by masculine. Dark to light, something coming to light. Again, something, it feels like something's spoken, someone's getting something off their chest. Someone's saying something, getting it off their chest, making it real, they're talking about, making it like presenting it. But the thing is, energy is energy, right? So this could be something as simple as maybe someone's going to put you right around your idea of how you're supposed to make scrambled eggs. And they're like, no, that's not the right recipe. I'm going to give you the right recipe, and this is it. Or it could be something so big as like a life-changing, you've got it all wrong about me, and this is who I am. I don't know. It's different for everyone. Something being brought to light. Eight of Pentacles. So what comes to you in the physical, like a physical connection? So it's from who you are to what you bring about. So there's some way that you coming around about representing yourself and who you are in the physical that's going to bring about a result in the physical. So there's kind of an ownership, like they're saying, there's an ownership of self. There's something to do with pride and ego, but not in a really like low level nasty way. It's just like ownership of self. It's like, this is who I am, this is what I enjoy doing, this is what I want my life to be about, this is what I want to take pride in, this is what I want to take part of. It's something like that, and you're going to bring about something from that. And then we've got the King of Swords. We've got the King of Pentacles, masculine, physical. King of Swords, the voice of the masculine. So that's the voice of the masculine, basically. So I get you having a conversation with someone that is around. This is all about mastery, masculine energy and mastery. I feel it coming from the inside of you. It's something about someone presenting you with an alternate outcome, and you offering the insistence of your intended outcome. So you are there's something you're opposing this month almost in terms of what's said to you or what you're offered, and what you offer in opposition is what you will accept. It feels like, let's have a look here, the Devil, what you draw to you. High Priestess, who you know you are. This is higher self. Oh my goodness. And then you've got the King of Cups, which is another king. You've got the King of Hearts. This is ownership of the heart. Well, you are the heart. You're Cancer, so you own the heart. It's your sign, so it's your element. So again, it just feels, actually this is the end of the story, it feels like, because it feels like maybe someone comes to you with an offering of who they think you should be, and you own who you are. And in your ownership of who you are, there is a deference. There's just a deference, which is a backing down from this energy of who they're telling you should be. There's a receding of the tide in whatever it is in opposition to who you are. So energetically, you're owning yourself this month. You're drawing it to you. So it's a battle of the heart, you could say. It's like what you're asking for this to show yourself as who you are. So you're bringing it to yourself this month in a very timely manner. It's drawing to light. There's a vocal aspect to it. Again, this is out of your element because it's air and it's vocal, but maybe you're mastering that. This is all mastery. This is the end of your reading. All mastery, all masculine energy. Let's look underneath. Clarity. And the Knight of Swords is about clarity, and it's about just cutting a swathe through any bullshit, basically. It's clear. It's clear. So, when you come upon clarity in any environment, so whether it is externally in another person, or whether it's mentally in what you're being offered to think, either through another person or through your own ideas, or it's in the emotions, and it's what you're being asked to feel through an outside event or coming up inside yourself in relation to everything you've gone through. The clarity is a complete lack of confusion. Doesn't mean that clarity is easy, because sometimes clarity means owning that clarity And I feel like this mastery that we've got here, the 444, is about ownership of the clarity. So maybe you're going to be asked to speak out. Ruffling of feathers, they're saying. So it could be that you're asked to speak out and it will ruffle some feathers in someone outside of yourself. To be honest, at the end of the day, everything is what it's meant to be. So when you go through this and you have to ruffle a few feathers, that's just how it has to be. And it will leave, and it's simply a moment of clarity that has to come about, that you have to participate in. Ownership of self. And, you know, at the end of the day as well, just have to add that you feel the clarity, right? This is physical to physical. You might offer something in terms of words and higher self, which we've got here in the Page of Swords and the High Priestess. Doesn't mean someone else is going to hear it. It just means that you have to say it. So it's like an offering you make in terms of truth. But, you know, they're saying like a wave receding, like something dropping away. So sometimes you just have to say something. Doesn't mean that that thing is going to come right back at you and bite you again. It just means that thing is going to drop away and you're going to be left alone standing on the beach with just the deference to yourself. What did I do? What did I say? And in that complete clarity, well, I couldn't do or say anything else because it is what it is. Something like that coming about for you this month, Cancer. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'll see you next time. Lots of love. Bye.